Hello everyone, this is me and this is my current profile and this is part 4 video of pressure vessel. In this video we will discuss openings in the pressure vessel. Figure shows a pressure vessel. This pressure vessel consists of openings for the inlet and outlet of fluid. Also openings are provided for manhole, drain and inspection. These openings are usually circular and sometimes it is elliptical or oblong in shape. Due to this openings, strength of the pressure vessel reduces. The strength of the pressure vessel should be such that it can store the fluid under pressure without deformation or failure. To avoid failure, openings are designed by area compensation method. Now let us understand what is area compensation method. To understand area compensation method, let us consider an opening shown in red square box. The half section cut view of the opening is as shown in the figure. In the figure, consider D as the diameter of opening and T as the thickness of the shell. A cross-hatched rectangular area in the opening is shown. This area is called area removed. Remember that the opening is circular when viewed from top, but the term area removed is rectangular as shown in figure. The area removed is equal to diameter D into thickness T. Now area compensation method means the amount of area that is removed should be equal to area that is added. The image in the slide shows area that is added. The area added is equal to 2 times D by 2 into thickness, which is equal to D into T and is equal to the area that was removed. In short, area compensation method means area removed is equal to area added, and this is done by reinforcing the pressure vessel. One more thing that is to be noted is the area that is added is called reinforcing pad. This reinforcing pad is a circular plate with a hole at the center as shown in figure. One more thing to be noted is that usually the thickness of the pressure vessel is kept more than that is required. For example, if the required thickness is 8 mm, the thickness of the pressure vessel used is 10 mm. And in this case, the area that is removed from the opening is already being compensated by the additional thickness provided than the requirement. In such cases, we need to check whether there is a requirement of a reinforcing pad or not. To understand this, let us see how opening is designed by area compensation method. Figure shows an opening in the pressure vessel. Area removed from the pressure vessel is A, it is denoted by A, and the value of A is equal to D into TR. Since the area removed is rectangular area and the area of rectangle removed is diameter into required thickness of the pressure vessel, where D is the diameter of opening in the corroded condition, where D is calculated as D equal to Di plus 2Ca, where Di is the inner diameter of the nozzle and Ca is the corrosion allowance. And Tr is the required thickness of the cylindrical shell, which is equal to Tr equal to Pd divided by 2 sigma T into weld joint efficiency eta minus internal pressure Pi. Now the area removed for the opening is already being compensated by additional area provided during manufacturing. This area near the opening is formed due to the additional thickness provided during manufacturing. There are three additional areas. Near the opening, namely area 1, which is denoted by A1, area 2, which is denoted by area A2, and area 3, which is denoted by A3. Now, according to area compensation method, if area removed is equal to area added, then there is no requirement of reinforcing pad. That is, if the condition is satisfied, no reinforcing pad is required. If area added is greater than or equal to area that is removed, there is no reinforcing pad required. But if area is greater than the area added, but if area removed is greater than the area added, that is, if the condition is area removed A equal to A greater than A1 plus A2 plus A3, then in such case a reinforcing pad is required. To satisfy this condition, that is A equal to A1 plus A2 plus A3 plus A4, where A4 is the area of reinforcing pad, which can be calculated as area for A4 is equal to A minus A1 plus A2 plus A3. Now let us discuss how area A1, A2 and A3 are calculated. Area A1 is calculated as A1 equal to 2x minus D into T minus Tr minus Ca, where x is the limiting distance measured from the center of the nozzle within which the area removed is to be compensated. In short, this means that the area added should be near the area removed. That is within the limiting distance, which is also called as area of vicinity. This distance of vicinity, which is denoted by x, is calculated as x equal to d or x equal to di by 2 plus tn minus 3ca, whichever is maximum, where T is equal to total thickness of the cylindrical wall and Tn is the total thickness of the nozzle wall in mm. Area A2 is calculated as A2 equal to 2H1 in bracket Tn minus Trn minus Ca, where Trn is required thickness of the nozzle and Hi is the limiting distance parallel to the nozzle wall, which is given by H1 equal to 2.5 into T minus Ca, or H1 equal to 2.5 into bracket Tn minus Ca, whichever is minimum, and Trn, required thickness of nozzle, Trn is equal to Pd divided by 2 sigma T into eta minus internal pressure Pi. The area A3 is calculated as A3 equal to 2H2 into bracket Tn minus 2Ca, where H2 is the limiting distance parallel to the nozzle wall and is widely given. It is usually given or taken equal to H1. Although these equations looks a bit complicated at the first glance, this can be easily remembered once you practice the diagram, and I hope you will do it sincerely. Now let us discuss a numerical on openings in pressure vessel. This is the only solved problem in the textbook of V.B. Bhandari, and this is repeatedly asked in the university exam. Let us read the question. A pressure vessel consists of a cylindrical shell with an inner diameter of 1500 mm and thickness of 20 mm. It is provided with a nozzle of inner diameter of 250 mm and thickness 15 mm. The yield strength of the material for the shell and nozzle is 200 Newton per mm square, and the design pressure is 2.5 megapascal. The extension of nozzle inside the vessel is 15 mm. The corrosion allowance is 2 mm, while the weld joint efficiency is 0.85. Neglecting the area of weld, determine whether or not a reinforcing pad is required for the opening. If so, determine the dimensions of pad made from a plate of 15 mm thickness. So in short, in the problem we need to calculate area removed and area added. And if area added A1 plus A2 plus A3 is greater than area removed, then there is no requirement of reinforcing pad. But if area removed is greater than the area added, we will require a reinforcing pad. And the area of that reinforcing pad will be given by this equation: A4 equal to A minus A1 plus A2 plus A3. So in the problem, this is the data that is given. Let us first calculate the area that is removed. It is given by A equal to D into TR, and D, diameter of nozzle, can be calculated as inner diameter of nozzle DI plus 2 times corrosion allowance, which is equal to 254 mm. The required thickness of cylindrical shell is given by PIDI divided by 2 sigma T into eta minus internal pressure. Substituting the values, the required thickness is equal to 16.73 mm, and the area that is removed from the pressure vessel is 4249.42 mm square. Now let us calculate area 1, that is A1. It is calculated using the formula 2x minus d into T minus Tr minus Ca, where x is equal to d, which is given as 254 mm, or x is equal to d1 di divided by 2 plus t plus tn minus 3 times corrosion allowance, which is equal to 154 mm. Therefore, taking x is equal to 254 mm, since the value 254 mm is large. Substituting these values, we get area 1 equal to 322.58 mm square. Area 2, that is A2, is calculated as A2 equal to 2H1 into bracket Tn minus Trn minus Ca, and H1 is equal to 2.5 into T minus Ca, which comes to be 45 mm. Also, H1 is equal to 2.5 times thickness of nozzle Tn minus Ca. Substituting the values, H1 is equal to 32.5 mm. Since 32.5 is the minimum value, therefore H1 is considered to be 32.5. Substituting this value, you get area 2 equal to 663.65 mm square. Area 3, that is A3, is calculated as A3 equal to 2 times H2 in bracket Tn minus 2 times corrosion allowance, where H2 is 15, which is given. Substituting the value, you get the value of A3 equal to 313 mm square. So the area removed A is 4249.42 mm square, and area added, that is A1 plus A2 plus A3, is equal to 1316.23 mm square. So area removed is more, therefore we will require a reinforcing pad. Now the area of reinforcing pad will be equal to A4 equal to area removed, that is A, minus area that is added, A1 plus A2 plus A3. Therefore the area of the reinforcing pad is equal to 2933.19 mm square. Now calculating the dimensions of the pad, the thickness of the reinforcing pad is 15 mm. Therefore the width of the pad is given by W is equal to 2933.19 divided by 15, which comes to be 200 mm. The inner diameter of the pad is equal to the outer diameter of nozzle, and because of that the inner diameter of pad will be equal to 280 mm, and the outer diameter of pad will be inner diameter plus width, which is equal to 480 mm. Thank you.